Welcome inside the American egg industry, an operation valued in the billions, built on scale and efficiency. Every morning, Americans consume 200 million eggs. This is the industrial powerhouse that delivers them.
The majority of eggs still come from conventional systems, utilizing space and automation to maximize production.
A growing standard is enriched colony housing, offering more space and perching areas for hen activity.
Cage-free systems allow flocks to roam freely on the barn floor, expressing natural behaviors like scratching and dust bathing.
For a small but important segment, free-range and pasture-raised hens spend time outdoors, feeding on vegetation.
Automated feed systems deliver a precisely calibrated diet of corn, soy, and supplements throughout the day.
Clean, filtered water is delivered constantly via specialized watering nipples, minimizing waste and contamination.
Air quality is tightly controlled by powerful ventilation systems to regulate temperature and remove dust. Every housing unit is monitored remotely, maintaining optimal conditions for hen health and egg quality. Sophisticated lighting schedules mimic natural cycles, maximizing egg-laying efficiency year-round.
Hens naturally seek dark, safe nest boxes for laying, often preferred in both enriched and cage-free systems.
Maintaining clean, dry bedding is essential to control bacteria and reduce the risk of dirty eggs.
Farm managers and veterinarians perform daily flock health checks, looking for any signs of illness or stress.
In free-roaming environments, hens express natural dust-bathing behaviors to maintain feather health.
Perching allows hens to rest safely and establish their natural social hierarchy. Some specialty farms maintain a small number of roosters to produce fertilized eggs for specific markets.
The entire biological process, from ovulation to laying, takes approximately 25 hours.
Manure is continually removed via conveyor systems to external storage, minimizing ammonia and odor.
The moment of truth. The egg is laid and gently rolls onto the automated collection belt.
The journey begins. Thousands of eggs start their path toward the processing plant.
Shell color is determined by the breed of the hen, with most commercial breeds laying white or brown eggs.
White eggs, predominantly laid by Leghorn varieties, represent the largest portion of the market. Eggs from multiple tiers or rows converge onto one main, high-speed line leading to the packer. The long journey from the hen house to the final packaging machine often happens entirely by conveyor. The conveyor systems are automatically sanitized after each collection run to ensure maximum cleanliness.
Hen welfare extends to their social environment, allowing for natural flock behavior.
In some large systems, automated floor scrapers move periodically to clear litter and maintain hygiene. Massive external silos hold the millions of pounds of feed required to sustain the entire flock. The eggs arrive at the processing plant, where they leave the farm and become a consumer product.
The eggs enter the plant at high speed, ready for the crucial washing and grading process.
Despite automation, a worker performs an immediate visual check, removing any heavily soiled or broken eggs.
The first step is washing. The eggs pass through high-pressure sprayers using specialized, food-safe detergents.
Soft, rotating brushes gently scrub the shell surface, removing any remaining organic material. A clean water rinse follows, removing all traces of detergent and debris. The eggs must be dried quickly to prevent bacterial growth and prepare them for oil coating. A thin coat of food-grade mineral oil is applied, sealing the shell's pores to maintain freshness. Now comes candling, Checking the internal quality of the egg, a process now almost entirely automated. High-speed cameras and intense light check for cracks, blood spots, and internal flaws like watery whites.
The system detects minute hairline cracks invisible to the human eye, diverting the egg immediately.
Internal spots, which are harmless but aesthetically unappealing, are identified and the egg is diverted. Rejected eggs are removed from the main line using high-speed puff of air or small mechanical arms. These eggs are often sent to the breaking facility for processing into liquid egg products. The acceptable eggs are then weighed to determine their grade: jumbo, extra large, large, medium, or small.
The precision scales weigh the eggs within fractions of a gram, classifying them automatically.
Based on the weight reading, mechanical diverters push the eggs onto their designated packing lanes.
The line now separates into streams of uniform weight, each heading to a different carton size. Some processors utilize advanced equipment to test shell strength, ensuring the eggs survive transport. Part of the grading process involves checking the air cell size, an indicator of the egg's age and quality.
Yolk color is tested, which is largely controlled by the hen's diet, often using marigold petals or paprika.
The thickness of the egg white is measured, Hoth unit, a key indicator of internal freshness.
The packaging materials, millions of cardboard or foam cartons, are staged and ready for use.
High-speed machines rapidly unfold and form the flat cardboard into the familiar egg carton shape. All required information, grade, size, best by date, and farm code, is printed and labeled instantly. Empty cartons are indexed and aligned precisely beneath the correct weight-graded egg line. Each individual egg is marked with a Julian date and facility code for complete traceability. Specialty eggs, such as organic and free-range, are often diverted to dedicated, slower packing stations. Before packing, automated rollers gently turn the eggs so that the wider air cell end faces up. The robotic packing head descends, using gentle suction to lift dozens of eggs simultaneously.
The eggs are gently placed into the cartons, minimizing any chance of breakage.
Dozens of lines operate simultaneously, capable of filling thousands of cartons per hour. Despite automation, a human worker performs a final visual check on every filled carton.
The carton is automatically closed and locked, securing the eggs for transport.
The final stamp, the best by date, is printed onto the closed carton, marking its shelf life. The finished product moves out of the packing area and into the logistics zone. Not all eggs are destined for the carton. Millions are processed into high-volume liquid egg products.
Eggs, both rejected shell eggs and those designated for liquid, enter the mechanical breakers.
High-speed, automated mechanical cups rapidly crack the shells with surgical precision.
Specialized centrifuge units or gravity-based funnels separate the yolks from the whites, if required.
The empty shells are conveyed out, destined for use as fertilizer or other industrial products.
The liquid eggs are pumped into massive, refrigerated holding tanks, ready for pasteurization. All liquid eggs must be pasteurized, rapidly heated and cooled, to eliminate bacteria like Salmonella.
The temperature is tightly controlled to kill bacteria without cooking or denaturing the proteins.
If whole egg is the product, it is then homogenized, creating a perfectly smooth, uniform mixture.
Samples are taken hourly, and tested for any signs of bacteria or deviation in pH levels.
Liquid eggs are packaged into bulk containers for institutions, bakeries, and food manufacturers.
Some liquid products are rapidly frozen in blast freezers for long-term storage and international shipping.
Tanker trucks maintain the cold chain, transporting liquid egg product directly to commercial kitchens.
For specialty use, liquid egg is dehydrated into a shelf-stable powder, primarily for military or remote use.
The powder is immediately vacuum sealed to ensure long-term stability and freshness.
The packaged liquid egg products are staged in massive, temperature-controlled warehouses.
All liquid products are barcoded and scanned, integrating them into the National Food Inventory System.
From raw egg to bulk liquid, the breaking process represents a high-volume, essential industry segment.
The cartons are grouped, stacked, and prepared to be packed into master cases for shipping.
Automated case packers gently lift and place the cartons into heavy-duty corrugated cardboard boxes.
The master case is sealed shut with industrial-grade tape, protecting the contents from damage. A final exterior label provides all shipping information, including destination and pallet code.
Robotic palletizers stack the sealed master cases in precise interlocking patterns for maximum stability.
The boxes are stacked in an interlocking pattern to prevent shifting or collapse during transport. A completed pallet is wrapped tightly in plastic film, securing the 300 dozen eggs for its journey. The finished product is immediately moved into the massive, refrigerated storage warehouse.
Rows upon rows of eggs fill the cold storage warehouse, representing millions of dozen eggs.
Warehouse workers use advanced scanning systems to pull specific orders for different retail chains.
The cold chain remains unbroken as the pallets are loaded directly into waiting refrigerated transport trucks.
The final seal. The truck door closes, and the eggs begin their cross-country delivery. The transport truck's refrigeration unit works constantly to maintain the critical 45-degree Fahrenheit temperature. From farm to table, the journey of an egg is often thousands of miles, completed in days. The final destination, the loading dock of a grocery store, completing the cold chain journey.
Store workers unpack the master cases, preparing the cartons for stocking the shelves.
The eggs are placed into the refrigerated display case, ready for the final consumer selection.
The moment of choice. The consumer selects the size and type of egg that fits their needs.
The variety of packaging reflects the complexity of the market, from large white eggs to small, organic, pasture-raised eggs.
Empty pallets are collected and recycled, maintaining the continuous flow of the supply chain.
Cardboard master cases are crushed and baled for paper recycling.
Security is essential. The warehouse is monitored 24/7 to protect the massive investment in inventory. Sophisticated data analysis optimizes logistics, predicting demand and minimizing waste.
At the end of the shift, the entire processing facility undergoes a rigorous washdown and sanitization process.
A final sanitization fog ensures the environment is sterile and ready for the next day's high-volume run.
Beyond the conventional, a complex market exists for specialty and premium eggs.
Pasture-raised systems require constant rotation of the flock onto fresh grass to maintain forage and soil health.
Eggs enriched with omega-3 fatty acids are produced using specialized diets rich in flaxseed.
On smaller farms, individual hens may be tracked using small transponders for monitoring performance.
The life cycle begins in the brooder house, where day-old chicks are raised before entering the laying cycle.
A comprehensive vaccination schedule protects the health of the flock from common diseases.
Since male chicks do not lay eggs, they are diverted shortly after hatching for use in other industries. The industry begins further up the supply chain, at massive feed mills that formulate the precise diet.
The processed eggshells are ground into powder and reused as a high-quality calcium supplement in the hen's diet.
Manure and litter from organic systems are composted for use as natural fertilizer.
Many large facilities employ advanced water recycling and purification systems to conserve resources.
Innovation extends to convenience products, offering pre-mixed and seasoned liquid egg products.
Egg whites are a major source of protein, processed into powder for the fitness and sports nutrition industry. The entire process is heavily regulated by the USDA, ensuring compliance with strict food safety standards.
Complex protocols are in place for rapid response to potential food safety or disease outbreaks.
The traceability system allows a specific carton of eggs to be traced back to the exact house and time it was laid. Consumers are increasingly educated on reading the Julian date code, understanding the freshness of their eggs.
Shell color consistency is important, as market demand often dictates a preference for stark white or dark brown.
The scale of the industry relies on a massive, dedicated workforce, from farmers to engineers.
Continuous maintenance is required to keep the high-speed, complex machinery running smoothly.
The final destination? The American kitchen, where eggs are an irreplaceable culinary staple. Scrambled, fried, poached, the versatility of the egg sustains and nourishes millions every day.
The USDA Shield represents the final stamp of quality and safety assurance for the consumer.
The majority of liquid egg products are used by bakeries and commercial food services.
From the hen house to the final pallet, the entire system is a masterclass in industrial automation.
The annual revenue of the American egg industry highlights its vital role in the national economy.
Eggs are an economical and highly efficient source of complete protein and essential nutrients.
At the core of this industry is the laying hen, the engine of production.
The flow is constant. The demand is relentless. The machine of the egg industry never truly stops.
The fleet is prepared for the night shift, ready to begin the next wave of deliveries.
Throughout the night, the automated feeding systems continue to run their cycles.
Night crews monitor inventory levels and finalize logistics for the early morning delivery routes.
As dawn breaks, the first eggs of the new day begin to roll onto the collection belts.
The early shift begins, ready to manage the flow of millions of eggs.
The morning rush begins. Pallets are loaded rapidly for regional distribution.
The journey is complete. The perfect egg, delivered fresh to your table.